Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Amateur Bantamweight Division, powered by Schwartz Roofing and Gutters. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at 130 pounds. He trains at Regulator Fight Team and is sponsored by Midwest Shooting Supply. Joining us from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Adam Smith. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 129 pounds. He trains at the Peoria Athletic Club. Joining us from Peoria, Illinois, Shawncy Toombs.
And here we go, folks. If the last two fights have taught you anything, don't blink. It's about to go down.
Oh.
And Smith running in. Tries a flying body kick.
Oh.
Toombs does a good job of blocking that high kick.
Toombs wants to let him back up. Looks like we're going to have a kickboxing match.
It does appear that way. Toombs was saying his striking was there. Big right. Some hammer fists.
Leg lock.
I like that. Smith pulling him to the ground.
Nice.
Still working on that leg
hooking
lock.
behind the other leg. Toombs got his leg out of there.
Good left from Toombs.
Toombs, good balance. Underhook, controlling position.
Right was a little wild, but let him into this control. Liked how he was looking at that knee to the body. Didn't quite get there. 2 minutes and change left in the round. Wow, transitions to the other side, gets up.
Good balance because he was going to get rolled. That's why he did that.
Right hand from Shawncy Toombs lands. Another right hand. Front kick from Smith. Got a very active fight on our feet, folks.
Oh.
Left, right, that right hurt him. Smith survived.
My goodness.
Shawncy Toombs trying to end this fight.
Shawncy Toombs was what percent underdog?
I believe right now he was just about a 5% underdog over there, but definitely not the favorite.
Shawncy recognizes potential arm bars coming.
Smith did a good job right there of negating his offense, holding on to those arms. Shawncy in full guard right now. Got to create some distance if he wants to land those strikes. Almost finished the fight. Looking to push off and bring it back to the feet again. I wouldn't even be, there we go. I wouldn't even be engaging. See if we can land another one.
Oh,
big right hand.
it.
That one hurt him. Maybe set it up with a straight left. Oh, and there he did it. He started, oh man, those hammers are coming down. Those overhand rights are landing.
Again, head movement.
The question is, do you give him a 10-8 round for those knockdowns?
I think you can.
I think you can too. Let's see what happens in the last 30 seconds or so, but he has dominated this round. Smith done a good job of surviving and defense on the ground, however, and not being put out.
Yeah, once he ends up down there, yeah. Tying him up.
Smith trying to push off of that body. Get him out of full guard. Looking at an arm. Doesn't look like he has much control.
Shawncy showing good defense so far.
Less than 10 seconds left in the first round. All Shawncy Toombs. And let's see what Adam Smith and the corner of the Coke has to say. You know, if I'm there, I'm telling my fighter, hey, it looks like we might be a little behind on the striking. Let's look to close the distance, engage, and get a submission. At the same time, if I'm Shawncy Toombs' corner, I'm saying let's keep this on the feet. Let's try to set that up with the straight left because that big overhand right is landing, and the right one lands. You won't need the hammer fist. You're going to get the KO. It's caged aggression domination. Here are some of those hammer fists from the top. And that was almost the KO right there. Adam Smith doing a good job of surviving.
And good job by the referee not calling it there.
Absolutely. There's another one of those big overhand rights, and again.
You know, that's the kind of round where you end up not remembering it at all.
Tell people about that, because you took some shots. You got knocked down, not knocked out. You may not know what happened in that round.
No, I never got knocked down.
I'm talking about them.
Oh,
the third
them.
person.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fighters that would come back to the locker room and go. So they'd see hand wraps on their hands one instance in the UFC. And he said, did I just fight? And it was in the UFC.
Highest level, folks.
And he won the fight.
Wow. Front kick from Toombs puts Adam Smith back and into full guard.
Obviously, Eric Koch telling his fighter, we need to get this fight to the ground, so pull guard, whatever you got to do.
Doing a good job of not allowing Shawncy to posture up and rain down blows. Got Shawncy's right arm locked in. Pulling down on that neck, trying to keep him close.
Shawncy needs to get his hands on the biceps, control inside, and as soon as the guard opens up.
Shawncy on top once more. I want to say that Adam Smith's trying to set up a triangle here, but he hasn't had much movement with his legs.
Well, Shawncy's trying to be, you know, he's doing a good job of being defensive and not exposing himself. So it's very tough to get stuff going. You got to go for something to get them to react to then know what you're going to go to next, right? Got to start some sort of flurry, a chain of submission attempts at least to get things going.
Smith definitely trying to elevate those knees. There's
High
a look
guard.
right there, yep. Landing a couple shots from below. Better round for Smith. Minute and 15 to go. Shawncy on top.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Go, get up.
Good call by the ref. The game.
Big right hand from Shawncy. Ooh, big head kick. Smith tries to return it. Blocked by Shawncy. Lazy head kick by Smith right there. Almost a question mark kick right there. How effective are those? Now, I've seen some of land be devastating, but for the most part, it's very difficult to get those to work.
You just have to, out of their peripheral vision when you throw it low, and it's going to slide right up the contour of their side of their body and sneak over the shoulder. You knock people out real quick with it. If they don't have experience to cover, if they're going to check low, they've got to, you know, have their arms in proper position in case it's going high. And if they don't, yeah, you'll get them.
Talk about high kicks heard around the world. We had that Leon Edwards 5th round, 90 seconds to go high kick that earned him the title against a very impressive Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, and that was a fundamental mistake by Usman. For when you parry a punch, you can't cross the center line of your body with your entire arm. He did. He chased a phantom punch, got his hand out of position, and caught the kick.
Now that's an interesting round, because I don't know that I can give it to Shawncy, even though he was on top. We had a very active Adam Smith. There is a chance that Smith wins that round. There's also a chance Shawncy had a 10-8 first round. If you're Adam Smith's corner right now, are you telling him he needs the finish?
Yeah, I'm telling them both they need the round either way. I mean, you know.
We're looking at some of the action right here. Here's Smith from the bottom trying to strike.
And many times, judges are going to say the guy on top's winning the fight.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we had the referee stand him up at one moment because of a stalemate on the ground. Toombs still the underdog at 46% and change, according to the CagedAggression.tv polls. And we've got the ref over in Toombs' corner trying to get him up, trying to get him going in this third and final round. Caged Aggression, Domination. Front kick openers. Shawncy looking a little flat-footed. Doesn't look like he wants to go to the ground this time.
That was a reverse crescent kick. Like you're throwing a low kick and then it goes across their body and comes up to the other side of the head. Those are tricky.
Smith very comfortable on the ground, like you said. Looks like he wants to take the fight there. Stood up, big right hand from Smith. Another big right hand from Smith. Shawncy not looking as fluid as he did in the first round.
Nice takedown.
Very nice takedown from Smith.
Smith got to get to work now.
Absolutely. Looking to get into side control. Shawncy doing a good job keeping him in half guard right now.
I think Eric Koch lit a fire under Smith after that round.
Smith was looking to get into full mount, but Toombs doing a good job on locking into that left leg. Looking at that right arm,
Nice
flips him
job.
over. Wow.
Beautiful job with that half butterfly guard to flip him over.
Some short right hands from Shawncy Toombs, who seems to be in control right now. And that side control is just so different in American MMA as compared to something like One Championship, which I've been watching more of. So many people are able to finish fights with those right and left knees and side control to the head.
That's when position becomes really important.
And you see people immediately scrambling when they are in that position.
See, nope, not a full triangle yet.
Nope, doesn't have it quite locked in, needs to pull down on that leg and lock it in better while pulling on that head. He is trying to change the position here.
He's got to stuff the wrist, stuff that other hand. Just grab the glove and push it back out. Now he's got it out. Could be tight. Got to get that foot pulled down behind his knee.
There he goes. There it is right there, locking it in way tighter. Smith's corner calling for the finish. Wants him to pull down that head. Oh! And Shawncy Toombs is able to get out of there. Not quite able to leverage the slam, but enough to get out
Smith
of danger.
is going for it.
He sure is. He's not giving up with 20 seconds to go.
Armbar attempt there. Missed the head a little bit.
And Toombs is going to end up on top. I am interested to see
how they scored the second round.
How they scored the second round, and even how they scored this third round. You know, those, I don't know if you can give it to Shawncy Toombs. I think that those submission attempts were definitely for Smith.
And Smith was landing heavy punches before he got the takedown.
Absolutely. It looks like he may have injured his leg somewhat with that little crow hop right there.
Yeah.
It's in the judges' hands at this point, folks. We got one more fight on the amateur end of this before the intermission. Mark Anthony versus Liam Morris coming up. And then I can't wait. I just can't wait for that main card that includes some of my favorite fighters from Caged Aggression: Jordan Trouters, Ryan Delph, Austin Hubbard, and Dominic Martin. Woohoo!
Yeah, definitely a good pro section of the card.
And there's that attempt of picking him up and slamming him, kind of got him to his side.
Both talented fighters.
Very much so. All that's left is see how the judges scored it, folks. I do want to remind everybody that's tuned in at CagedAggression.tv. We'll be doing it all over again tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Caged Aggression, Domination. And here we go. We're about to go to Jason Vargas with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, all three judges scored this contest 29 28, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Shawncy Toombs. All right, we're here with your winner, Shawncy Toombs. Shawncy, man, first of all, great fight, congratulations. Very tough fought back and forth battle, man. What moments during the fight stuck out to you?
Probably in the first round, overhand for me, and definitely his triangle.
Well, I know, again, lots of work coming into this. You work with a great team over there at the Peoria Athletic Club. What specifically did you train for tonight coming into this fight?
Just defending, wrestlers, counter-striking. We work everything. I got a great coach and a great team. We do it all.
Well, and it was noticed cage side, you do a great job at listening to those coaches too. So look, I know you got some celebrating you're wanting to do tonight. Is there anything you want to mention? Anyone at all that you specifically want to thank that took you here to this victory tonight?
I just want to thank Peoria Athletic Club. Shout out to Pep. He's a great jiu-jitsu coach. Shout out to Ryan Blackerby. He's amazing. I got the best team. I can't complain. I love these guys. Thank you, Davenport.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your winner tonight, Shawncy Toombs.